All right, let's talk about regrets, those little whispers of what if and shoulda, coulda, woulda that like to hang around in the back of our minds. Dumbledore, that wise old wizard, he knew a thing or two about regrets. He said, "Regret is my constant companion. Do not let it become yours." Wise words, man. Regret can be a heavy load to carry, but it doesn't have to define us. We can learn to dance with it, learn from it, and ultimately live a life where regret takes a backseat to joy, purpose, and a whole lot of all right. First things first, let's talk about simplifying. Simplifying isn't just about getting rid of stuff or organizing your desk, although those are great places to start. It's about clearing out the mental clutter, the emotional baggage, and the unnecessary distractions that keep us from living our best lives. When we simplify, we create space for what truly matters. Life can feel like a rodeo sometimes, a wild bucking bronco trying to throw us off. The chaos, the unpredictability, it can all be overwhelming. But, amidst the whirlwind, there's a way to find balance and clarity. But you know what? Sometimes we just gotta hold on tight, grit our teeth, and ride that sucker. It's about resilience, about finding that inner strength to keep going even when things get tough. And part of that strength comes from knowing what to hold on to and what to let go of. But here's the thing. A lot of the time, the things we're scared of, the things we regret not doing, they're not actually as scary as we make them out to be. Our minds have a way of magnifying our fears, making them seem insurmountable. But when we face them head on, we often find that they're not as daunting as we thought. Fear has a funny way of distorting things, making mountains out of molehills. It tricks us into thinking that the challenges ahead are bigger than they really are. But when we take a step back and look at the bigger picture, we can see things more clearly. So how do we simplify? We get real with ourselves. We take a good hard look in the mirror and ask ourselves what truly matters. What are the things that bring us joy, that align with our values, that move us closer to our goals? And what are the things that are just noise, distractions that pull us away from our true path? We ask ourselves, is this truly a threat, or is it just new and unfamiliar? Often the unknown can be intimidating, but that doesn't mean it's dangerous, it's just different. And different can be good. It can be an opportunity for growth, for learning, for discovering new strengths and capabilities. We break down those big, scary fears into smaller, more manageable pieces. Just like tackling a big project, we take it one step at a time. We set small, achievable goals that lead us towards our larger vision. This way, the journey doesn't seem so overwhelming. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to eat a whole steak in one bite, would you? No, you'd cut it into smaller, more manageable pieces. Each bite is a step towards finishing the meal, just as each small action is a step towards overcoming our fears. No, you'd cut it into smaller, more manageable pieces. And as you chew each piece, you savor the process, you appreciate the journey. It's not just about the end goal, but about the steps you take to get there. Same goes for our fears. We gotta break them down, chew them up, and digest them. By taking things one step at a time, we make the impossible seem possible. We build confidence with each small victory, and before we know it, we've conquered what once seemed insurmountable. And you know what? Once we do that, taking risks, going after what we want, it doesn't seem so daunting anymore. The fear diminishes, and we're left with a sense of empowerment, a belief in our own abilities. So embrace the present moment. Find peace in the here and now. When we let go of the past and stop worrying about the future, we can fully experience the beauty of the present. It's in these moments of clarity that we find our true selves. This right here, right now, this is all we got. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but the present is a gift. It's where life happens. So let's make the most of it. Let's live fully, love deeply, and embrace each moment with gratitude. Don't let the fear of the unknown, the what-ifs and the maybes, keep you from living your best life. Step into the unknown with confidence, knowing that you have the strength and resilience to handle whatever comes your way. Trust in yourself and take that leap of faith. The journey may be uncertain, but it's also full of possibilities. All right, now that we've simplified things a bit, let's talk about you. Yeah, you. You are the most important person in your life, and it's time you start treating yourself that way. You're important, you're valuable, and you deserve to be taken care of. It's not selfish to put yourself first, it's necessary. When you prioritize your well-being, you become a better version of yourself for everyone around you. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to put ourselves last. We get caught up in the daily grind, constantly moving from one task to the next without a moment's pause. The demands of work, family, and social obligations can be overwhelming. We're always taking care of others, meeting deadlines, juggling responsibilities. It's a never-ending cycle of giving and doing, often at the expense of our own needs and desires. But when was the last time you truly took care of yourself? When did you last take a moment to breathe, to relax, to simply be? It's easy to forget that we need care too, and I'm not talking about a quick shower and a cup of coffee on the go. Those are just basic necessities. I'm talking about real, quality time with yourself. Time that is dedicated solely to your well-being. I'm talking about real quality time with yourself. Time to recharge, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. Start small. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture or a significant amount of time. Time to recharge, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. Start small. Give yourself just a few minutes each day. Meditate, journal, or simply sit in silence and let your mind wander. Give yourself just a few minutes each day. These small moments of self-care can make a big difference in your overall well-being. Go for a walk in nature. There's something incredibly grounding about being in the great outdoors. The fresh air, the sounds of birds chirping, the rustle of leaves underfoot, it all helps to clear your mind and rejuvenate your spirit. Listen to your favorite music. Music has a powerful effect on our emotions and can instantly lift our mood. Whether it's a soothing melody or an upbeat tune, let the music take you to a place of joy and relaxation. Whatever fills your cup, do that. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's painting, gardening, reading, or cooking, make time for the things that make you happy. And here's a radical idea: learn to say no. It's one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. Saying no doesn't mean you're being selfish, it means you're setting healthy boundaries. Yeah, you heard me right. It's okay to say no to things that don't serve you, that drain your energy and steal your joy. It's okay to prioritize your own needs and well-being. It's okay to set boundaries. Boundaries are essential for maintaining a healthy balance in life. They help you protect your time, energy, and mental health. It's okay to say no to things that don't serve you, that drain your energy and steal your joy. It's okay to prioritize your own needs and well-being. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, that drain your energy and steal your joy. Saying no to others often means saying yes to yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a way of honoring your own needs and taking responsibility for your own happiness. Saying no to others often means saying yes to yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a way of honoring your own needs and taking responsibility for your own happiness. So, start today. Make a commitment to prioritize yourself. And that's a beautiful thing. When you take care of yourself, you show up better in every aspect of your life. You have more energy, more patience, and more love to give. So start today. Make a commitment to prioritize yourself. You deserve it. Chapter 3. Give yourself grace. Now let's talk about those inevitable bumps in the road. We all make mistakes, we all have regrets. It's part of being human. But here's the thing. Beating ourselves up over past mistakes, it doesn't change anything. It just keeps us stuck in a cycle of shame and regret. Instead of dwelling on what we should have done or could have done differently, let's try something revolutionary. Let's give ourselves some grace. Let's view those mistakes as learning experiences, opportunities for growth and transformation. Remember, every setback, every wrong turn, every stumble, it's all part of the journey. It's all shaping us into the people we're meant to be. So, let's embrace our imperfections, learn from our mistakes, and keep moving forward with grace and compassion. Chapter 4. Go the distance, step by step. Sometimes the thought of achieving our dreams, of living a life without regrets, it can feel overwhelming. We often find ourselves lost in the enormity of our aspirations, feeling as though the distance between where we are and where we want to be is insurmountable. The sheer scale of our ambitions can paralyze us, making it difficult to take even the first step. We look at the finish line and it seems so far away. The gap between our current reality and our ultimate goal can appear like a vast chasm, impossible to bridge. This daunting perspective can make us question our abilities and our resolve. But here's the secret. We don't have to do it all at once. The journey to our dreams doesn't have to be a sprint. It can be a marathon. By breaking down our goals into smaller, more manageable steps, we can make the process less intimidating and more achievable. Instead of getting bogged down by the enormity of our goals, let's break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Each small step we take brings us closer to our destination. By focusing on these incremental achievements, we can maintain our motivation and momentum. Think of it like climbing a mountain. Each step, each foothold, is a small victory that propels us forward. The summit may seem distant, but every bit of progress counts. You wouldn't try to scale the entire thing in one go, would you? No, you'd plan your route, prepare your gear, and take it one step at a time. Each step is a deliberate move towards your goal, each foothold a secure point of progress. No, you'd take it one step at a time, one foothold at a time. Each step, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. It's about making steady, consistent progress rather than rushing and risking a fall. And as you hit each milestone, celebrate it. Recognize the effort and dedication it took to get there. These moments of celebration are crucial. They remind us of our capabilities and fuel our determination to keep going. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. Each step forward is a testament to your perseverance and commitment. Reflecting on these achievements helps us appreciate the journey and the growth we've experienced along the way. Remember, even slow progress is still progress. It's not about how fast you reach your goal, but about the steady, unwavering effort you put in. Every small step adds up, and before you know it, you'll have covered a significant distance. So, keep your eye on the prize, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. The path to your dreams is filled with experiences and lessons that are just as valuable as the destination itself. Take time to appreciate the beauty around you and the progress you've made. Take it one step at a time, and before you know it, you'll be standing on top of that mountain, looking back at how far you've come. The journey may be long and challenging, but each step brings you closer to your dreams. Embrace the process, celebrate your milestones, and keep moving forward. Chapter 5. Try everything. You know, when it comes to regrets, most of the time it's not the things we did that we regret, but the things we didn't do, the chances we didn't take, the dreams we didn't pursue, the words we left unspoken. So, here's my challenge to you. Try everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but you get the idea. Step outside of your comfort zone. Embrace the unknown. Say yes to new experiences, even if they scare you a little or a lot. Because here's the thing, life is too short to let fear dictate our choices. And you know what? Even if we don't succeed every time, at least we tried. And that, my friends, is what truly matters. So, go out there and live a life that's full of experiences, both big and small. Embrace the unknown, dance with uncertainty, and never ever be afraid to try something new. No regrets. Living a life without regrets. It's not about being perfect, it's about embracing the journey. With all its twists and turns, its highs and lows. It's about learning from our mistakes, forgiving ourselves, and moving forward with courage and compassion. So, let's raise a glass to the journey, to the lessons learned, and to the courage it takes to live a life true to ourselves. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to make choices that align with our values, to chase our dreams, and to live a life that's full of purpose, joy, and a whole lot of alrights. Follow me for more videos on living your best life.